Poetry.
Thanks for coming, you guys. So we're not gonna play. Maybe people thought we were, but we're gonna do talk about the record, and then do a little Q&A, and then sign, and then they'll play the record. Has anybody heard it yet?
Not the whole thing.
Or
Harold's
heard it. It's. You like it, Harold? It's fucking awesome.
Well, thank you. That's it.
So, I met this guy. We're trying to figure it out, like what year we met. It was at an Anthrax show at the House of Blues in LA. It was like 2000. And we've been pals ever since. But I was a fan since I heard Fistful of Metal when I was going to Sonoma High. And yeah, heard of it? Sweet. Oh, some girls from my school. Sweet. Hi, guys. Been a fan, and one of the things, that first record, it's not funny, but I love that band. I loved Anthrax right away. I was starting to get into bands that were faster and heavier, and before that I was into Raven and Accept, or Accept as people correct me sometimes, and then I hear Metallica and Anthrax, and I'm into these bands, and then a little later I realized Anthrax is funny, and then SOD is funny, and I realized this guy is funny, and I become friends with him, and I know that he's funny, and we decide to we do a song for the Mr. Show movie called Run Runny Run, and heard of it? Yeah. 2002. It was called Ass Kicking Fat Kid, and it was just I told him to write like a corn riff.
It was hard
because people liked that at that time.
I had never heard a corn riff, so it was
You
hard
had to
to
actually go listen to some corn riffs before you wrote one. And then we wrote this Ass Kicking Fat Kid because the director wanted it. It was a kid being a problem child, and he wanted to play the song Problem Child, and I was like, I fucking love Bon Scott, but let's not do that. That's so on the nose. Let's write a song about a fat kid kicking ass. And he literally does that.
If
So
I
I'm
remember
pretty on the
correctly,
nose.
Maynard sings it on it.
He sure did. Maynard from Tool. So that was the beginning of this. Like, this came about, people like, how did you come up with a comedy metal record? How did you get all these people to do it? And we had done these other songs on my comedy records that I did for Relapse. He and I did Metal by Numbers first, making fun of, well, I won't say them out loud, but you probably know who we were making fun of. Yeah, it was all the new metal stuff. It was
Whatever
those
was
Orange
big.
County bands that had been they had been punk bands like the week before,
Right.
and then they turned metal and got off the Vans tour or whatever. And so you know who we're talking about. Avenged Sevenfold, and Atreyu, and they're still around. Like 20 years later, I made fun of those bands, and they're very successful. So I was wrong. But then we did another song called More Metal Than You. It was just making fun of a thing that I've always noticed about metalheads, and I love metalheads. But we can be kind of mean when you meet people. You're bad at making friends sometimes. Like, you'll meet another metalhead, and then you have to, make him jump through hoops to see if he passes your fucking metal test that you made up in your head. And it can be really brutal at times. So it was that. Like, I remember having a metalhead friend. Metallica had maybe been out a year and a half, and he already thought they sold out. And I was like, dude, no one even knows who they are. One of the first guys that I really, he was way more metal than me. And then, so...
Tell them the Rob Flynn story.
We squashed that shit, we're good.
I know, but it's funny.
I met him and I said I was a fan of Violence, and he goes, name 5 Violence songs, and I went, and then I did, and he went, oh, okay, cool. Don't make me do it now, I'm too high. And Rob's not here staring at me. But I made it through that. I passed his metal test. Yeah, we're cool now. He wanted to murder me for a little while because I made fun of him on VH1. Anyway, it happens. We're pals again.